Hello, beautiful souls. Before we get into the card reading, holy frickin' cannolis, already got some cards flying out. Spirit wants to talk about and ask you to pay attention to your body. Pay attention to the things that you are feeling. We are in a massive leveling up, like Kundalini energy awakening. Pay attention to where you are feeling maybe some dis-ease, discomfort, in those areas. For example, like if you are having lower back issues, okay, focus on your root chakra. If you're having issues in that lower intestinal area, what parts of relationships are you hanging onto that don't serve you? If you are getting headaches, this is about, okay, the third eye, the crown chakra. What limiting beliefs or old programming are you still thinking of or holding on to? What ears? If your ears feel full or you're dealing with fluid in the ears, Spirit is asking you to listen to what is it, what are you hanging on to? Whose words are you hanging on to? What are you not listening to with clarity? And I just keep hearing intuition. Trust in what you are hearing, seeing, and believing. And the more that you dive into trusting and believing in what your highest self is telling you, what your spirit team is telling you, what divine source God is, the collective as a whole, trusting and believing in that, what limiting beliefs or words that have been placed upon you that you're still hanging on to. I just keep hearing massive Kundalini energy, massive leveling up within the next, I just keep hearing this week. So I'm like from Friday to Friday, this Friday to next Friday, this is going to be about, sorry, my allergies are bothering me, a lot of a new energy coming through. And as we deal with some of these learning opportunities, this is really to really push us into our ascension, really push us into that higher state of consciousness. So really pay attention to your body. You know, if you're feeling a lot of stuff on your right side, this is about things that are going on in this current lifetime. So if you're feeling a lot of heaviness in the shoulders, whose weight are you carrying? What weight of the world are you carrying that you really don't need to be carrying? Like what unnecessary weight are you holding on to? If your arms, your hands, this whole right side of this upper quadrant area, what are you afraid of reaching for? But what are you afraid of releasing out? What are you afraid of releasing in? What are you afraid of grabbing a hold of? And I just keep hearing manifestations, like why would you be, I just keep hearing that some of you, you're like, the things that you're manifesting, they're on the verge of being delivered to you, but it's almost like there's that block of limiting beliefs, old programming that has been placed into, even as a child. And so if you are having in this upper extremity area a lot of pain or discomfort or dis-ease, you sit with yourself, ask your spirit team, what am I afraid of letting go? But what am I afraid of bringing in, pulling into my life? If you are having issues on the right side with your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, what are you afraid of walking towards? What are you afraid of receiving? Like, what is it that is holding you back from moving forward? Now, and this is, our right side is the masculine side, okay? The left side, this is about the divine feminine power, the divine feminine energy, but this has to do with the past. And once again, if you are feeling those sensations in the arm region, shoulder, it's like, okay, what is it from the past that you're still hanging on to, that you're afraid of releasing, that is preventing you from grabbing your manifestations, from pulling your manifestations in? Once again, too, with the legs, the feet, the knees, ankles. What is it from the past? What is it from relationships? What is it what old programming or limiting beliefs are you holding on to that are preventing you from moving forward, to really stepping in to not only your divination sovereignty and really stepping into that higher state of consciousness, but what are you afraid of pulling in as far as your manifestations? Because what I'm hearing is some of you, you know you're worthy of receiving these manifestations, but there's still a little bit of false illusions of fear of, holy shit, what if I do get this? What happens? And so this is about trusting and believing in what you are hearing, seeing, and feeling, but just stepping into being that divine, limitless creator, healer, supreme alchemist, and allowing your true divine self to shine through. And you've heard me say too, with this retrograde, this is about, we're going to be working with the wounded Chiron, going really deep with some wounds. And there's going to be some things that resurface up, especially with relationship spirits telling me. There's going to be a lot of masks being revealed, a lot of truths coming to surface, a lot of validations of what you were thinking of something within this relationship 3 days ago, 3 hours, 3 weeks, 3 years ago. Like, a lot of those truths are going to be revealed to validate what you've been thinking, feeling, and hearing and seeing for quite some time. And this is coming through to show you truly, like, this intuition, your gifts, your abilities are awakening so fast. So really focus on that root chakra, but pay attention, because your body is giving you an indication. Your highest self is truly speaking to you, for you, and through you, through your body. So pay attention. Pay attention to the dis-ease that's coming through, and really asking yourself, what am I holding on to? What am I afraid of letting go? Because once I let go, all these beautiful things are coming in. And why am I a little uneasy? Why am I a little afraid of truly receiving all that I'm manifesting? But what I'm manifesting and greater. Okay, so let's get to these cards. We've got 3 cards, and this is about being divinely supported, my beautiful friends. All right, this is about rest and rejuvenate. And this is the number 4 card, protection. But this blue border, you guys, this is about throat chakra. This is about stepping into your voice. And it's through this rest and rejuvenation. Some of you might be feeling really freaking tired right now. I mean, I know the other night I went to bed at 5:45, woke up, went from the couch to my bed, and then went back to sleep. This rest is needed. This rest is needed so we can rest, recalibrate, rejuvenate, so we can recreate, so we can truly step into that higher state of consciousness. So for a lot of you, you're already feeling that tiredness, okay? This is about too, when you are feeling tired, when you're feeling just a little bit exhausted, but you don't have time to take that nap, right? This is about sitting in meditation. This is about going for a walk, giving yourself even just 3 minutes of surrender and releasing what doesn't serve you. And it's through this rest and rejuvenation that this throat chakra, they just keep showing me, for some of you, like, it's through these masks that are being revealed right now, like truths coming to surface, that's really going to help you to step into your throat chakra, to really call out or confront or have the conversation of those truths that are being revealed to these individuals that you've either had relationships with or have relationships. Like, this is just like, the conversation isn't going to be like, I told you so. It's more about here's my voice. I truly see what you did, but I'm not going to carry that anymore. And now these boundaries are really set. It's like through these experiences that you are going to see with the masks being revealed, with clarity, you're going to get clear in your voice. You're going to get very clear in setting those boundaries. And it's through this, and I love all this green, that you're going to be doing it from the heart center. You're going to be really speaking authentically, truthfully from that heart center. But I got to focus on these trees, you guys. And Spirit, there's a couple different things that Spirit is telling me about these trees. This is about rooting yourself, really diving deep into who you are, into Mother Gaia. But also too, this brown represents balance. It's through you seeing the things that are being revealed to you, speaking your truth, stepping into your voice, allowing that voice to be heard in such a truthful, authentic way that you are creating security, stability, and balance to you, for you, and through you. So know that as these masks are revealed, that you're going to be pushed. You're going to be pushed to step into your voice, to express like, hey, I see what you did. And I'm no longer going to allow you to manipulate the energy. I'm not going to allow you to manipulate the relationship. I see you now. I see you clearly. And it's through these masks that are being revealed that you're going to see a lot of clarity in yourself. And that's where we're going to get to that really, like, your intuition is going to be off the chain. And it's through these masks that being revealed. I keep hearing, seeing, and feeling like that Kundalini energy rising up in you. Like, we are in a massive state of ascension right now. So know that this rest and rejuvenation, I just keep hearing, so you guys, I'm spiritually stroking out. Rest, relax, reflect, recalibrate, and rejuvenate, because it's all through that you truly are recreating. You are massively shifting timelines. And that's what's happening with this energy right now too, is that we are shifting timelines, many timelines, rapidly. So continue to step into your voice, because it's through stepping into your voice, speaking authentically, that you are creating that security. You are creating that stability, because you're getting clear. You're getting clear in what you're willing to put up with and what you're not anymore. But it's also too, with this clarity of these masks that are being revealed, that you're really understanding without a doubt how truly worthy and valuable you are. You're really reclaiming your divination, your sovereignty, and also, like, you can be compassionate, but you can be compassionate with boundaries, right? Like, you know what? You did this to me, and I see the truth, love and light to you, but no longer will I be absorbing. You're gonna really, with this energy, it's really a lot of, oh shit, I was holding on to that. Well, no more. I'm going to observe and not absorb. And that is what you're doing through your throat chakra. Okay, we got like, holy freaking cannolis, you guys. We've got another blue card. Once again, this is about the throat chakra, and this is triumph, success. I love this. Once again, this is about speaking authentically through your heart. This is about the sword. And what I see with this sword is like, you are cutting away. You are cutting away the old programming. You're cutting off the mask. You're removing that veil. So this sword isn't like, oh, I'm coming for you, this isn't a sword of destruction. This is a sword of clarity. This is the sword of truths. And it's through you stepping in and speaking your truth and speaking it authentically from that heart center, that you are triumphing over, I just heard narcissism, especially with those individuals who are still in your life or may trickle into your life, the narcissism. But it's because you are creating that security and stability, that you're able to speak your truth. But You're no longer having to, when you speak your truth, it's not like you're speaking at someone and speaking like, oh, I have to defend myself. I have to prove myself. No, what you're doing with your voice is you're standing in your divination, your sovereignty, and you're like, hey, you know what? I see what you did. I see what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to tolerate that. So here are the boundaries. And so continue to step into that. Also, too, we've got the number 1 here again. This is about intuition. This is about the intuition. I just keep seeing like fireworks of your intuition, you getting really clear with really trusting and believing in what you are hearing, seeing, and feeling. I'm also hearing with this triumph and success is this is triumph and success of relationships, okay? Of letting go of what doesn't serve you and really creating those boundaries, but also it's through that you are creating so much success physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially with collaborating with other people. Because once again, you're getting clear with what doesn't serve you, okay? And you're allowing yourself through the rest, reflection, recalibration, rejuvenation. That's what's allowing you to create this triumph and success. And you're allowing yourself to really go deep inward, and you're understanding with clarity that in order to change the outside, in order to see those masks, in order to see what is really out there, you've got to look inward. And it's when we allow ourselves to really dive inward and clear out and alchemize the old programming, the limiting beliefs, and the false illusions of fear, that we are really allowing ourselves to create that triumph, to create that success for ourselves. All right, our third and final card. Oh, I am loving this. This is a major arcana card. So this is a lesson that we came to learn in this lifetime, but also with this energy right now, with this retrograde, with especially this week, with there's going to be a lot of Kundalini activation, right? But this is the fertility card, you guys. Look at this beautiful gold light. This is about continuing to pull in that Christ energy, but this is about beautiful new beginnings happening to you, for you, and through you. It's because of the healing that you've done. And I love this. This is that heart center continuing to operate through that heart center. We've got number 3. This is about being divinely supported with these 3 cards. And look at it's through the rest and rejuvenation. It's through that you're going to get that triumph and success. And this fertility, this is about a rebirth, renewal. And that's what this energy also is about allowing ourselves to go deep into those wounded areas. And as these learning opportunities come, as these opportunities with these different masks, and we're revealing the truth of these masks, as we're pulling these masks off, we're discovering new ways to recreate. We're rediscovering. We're rediscovering, sorry, I'm just getting so much that how truly powerful we are in alchemizing situations, alchemizing those individuals that have been trying to hold us back or hold you back from really shining bright. But also what I'm hearing with this fertility is for those of you literally like with children trying to conceive, is third time's the charm, okay? But also too, with this fertility card, in order for things to come to fruition, right? In order for us to receive that rebirth and that renewal, we've got to go deep and deal with those, face those wounds, face those false illusions of fear, and really step into being the supreme alchemist that we are, trusting and believing in who we are, so that we can continue to step into that state of being that limitless creator. Beautiful things are coming to you, for you, and through you. It's about making sure with this energy, especially today, for the next 7 days, is really allowing yourself to rest, reflect, recalibrate, to rejuvenate, so that you can continue to step into being that master alchemist, the supreme alchemist, that limitless creator. Stepping into your voice is very, very important. And for some of you, this may have started a little bit last week. Once again, a lot of masks are going to be revealed, you guys. And some of these masks it's going to feel like devastation, but I'm going to keep it real. You can handle this. You can handle this. You are at the stage right now in your beautiful journey that you can handle this. Step into your voice. Allow your voice to be heard. Because you are that beautiful, magnificent lighthouse, and your light needs to shine, not just for yourself, but to inspire other people. Know that through this energy, that a rebirth is happening to you, for you, and through you. But we need that stillness. We need that stillness to really dive deep and to face those wounds, to face those false illusions, so that we can really step into that higher state of consciousness. So that, my beautiful friends, is the message in the reading today. Until we meet again, love, light, and many, many blessings.